Welcome back to another episode of Kaleid Prisma Illya 3rei. So in the previous and first episode of the season, we got transported into another world, so this became a full-fledged isekai. Now, Illya got transported into the world of where Mio's from, the parallel world that we heard about, Mio's home. And we got transported into this alternate version of Fuyuki that looks quite different, a lot more empty than the original Fuyuki. There's no people around. There's this Tanaka girl running around who has basically no memories of what she is, where she is, what's happening. She kind of seems like a robot almost. And there are also these two girls who ended up kidnapping Miu, and I don't think they took Illya there on purpose, but Illya was just there in the zone when they were teleporting, so she got teleported alongside them. So they are also running around, and one of the girls ended up finding Illya. So yeah, at the end of the episode, right, that's how it ended. And also we found out about a name called Ainsworth, right? Who I was thinking about that, and I still cannot remember where I know them from. But one thing that you guys did say is that I definitely don't know it from Fate. So you said, don't worry, you have not heard this name anywhere else in Fate, so you're not forgetting anything when it comes to the actual Fate lore, when it comes to the Ainsworth name. So that's good to know. I'm not forgetting anything with Ainsworth. It's kind of similar to Ainsben, but maybe that's why it seems so familiar in my mind, because Ainsben, Ainsworth kind of seems a little bit familiar. I wonder if they're both like German names, but either way, there's this Ainsworth family that Tanaka was mentioning, and yeah, I guess we'll see what the hell's happening. Illya's house is not there as well. I believe, yeah, Illya's house is not there. So in this alternate Fuyuki. Also, you guys did say that the entire scene at the beginning of the episode and also at the end of the previous episode, so that would be at the end of the season 2 Hertz, was anime original. So that will explain why the entire transition between seasons and stuff felt a bit off in the animes, because in the manga, after the fight, they instantly got, you know, transported into this parallel world, which makes a bit more sense, but it's still fine the way that they did it in anime. I still like it. So anyways, let's see where this season's gonna go, what's gonna happen with this Ainsworth family, who are they, and who are these two girls that took Miu? Where is Miu now? I guess let's find out. So if you wanna watch this uncut and unblurred as always on my Patreon down in the description, and let's go into Fate Kaleid Prisma Illya 3rei episode 2. Here we go. She doesn't know Tanaka. Okay, I think. Encounters and reunions. I like her voice a lot. She's gone. She's already bolted. Oh. Did we have someone like her? Zerker. And yes, they can include. Okay, that makes sense. But that doesn't look like Heracles Zerker. It looks more like maybe Lancelot or something. With the armor. Or it could be just like Grail corrupted one. Kind of like what a Salter has. Or it could be unrelated. Yeah. Yeah? Yes, good question. Is she an Ainsworth? No. Oh. Yes, Ainsworth, sorry. Oh, Ainsworth is quite different from Ainsbender then. Ainsworth. Beatrice Flower Child. Interesting. What? Where? How would she know? She doesn't know. Yeah. Damn. Yes. Face planted. She's hungry. But okay, interesting. So what we found out now is the way that they're talking about the Ainsworth family, it seems like they are, it's not necessarily a blood relation, right? Because this Beatrice doesn't seem to be, her last name isn't Ainsworth or anything like that, right? So it doesn't seem like it's a blood relation. It's more so like a affection, right? That it's the Ainsworths are affection and not necessarily a family. It seems like, at least. Of course. Is that? Wait, let me hear it again. Do I know you? It's Nagata Joji. I fucking knew it. Sir. It's Nakata fucking Joji. He's also not serving Mapo tofu? That's interesting. My boy. My boy! Yes! Of course. He needs spicy things to feel alive. Yeah! He said the thing! He said the thing! Oh, I'm so happy. The next day is gonna be rough. He might actually do it. He's crazy enough. The lisp. Yorokobe shoujo. He said Yorokobe shoujo. Oh man, they're putting all the references in. Wait, before he goes into lore, I need a second to breathe because that's that's actually hilarious. This entire sequence here with obviously with Kirei. Holy fuck. I was not expecting. I heard the voice. Like, he showed up. At first, I was like, maybe it was gonna be Shirou or something because he likes to cook. But no, that wouldn't make sense because we know that Shirou's like locked up somewhere, or we can presume that he is. And then I was listening to the voice and I heard it and I was like, wait a minute. Is that Nakata fucking Joji? And yeah, long and behold, of course it is. And Kirei, and then he was like, oh, I'm making ramen. And I was like, you're making ramen? Why aren't you making mapo tofu? And of course, he's making mapo fucking tofu. Oh man, I love the references. And then him saying Yorokobe shoujo instead of Yorokobe shonen is great. Man, they're putting all of the references in and I love it. Gas explosion. Of course it was a gas explosion. Damn. Yeah, it is expensive. Dine and dash. Gil? Help us out, Gil. Quintet! Fire! As you do. Yeah. She likes it. She likes it. She likes being called an older sister. You're easy. Gil! For the time being. Ainsworth is a family. But the cards they created. Okay, okay. Hmm.
あのステッキはどこだい？生身で行こうっていうの？そんなのただ殺されに行くだけだ。でも、面白い。行こうか。何？僕も僕で彼らに用がないではない。案内してくれるの？寂れで退屈なこの街に感謝しなよ。じゃなきゃ僕もこんな気まぐれを起こさない。目的はそれぞれ。目指すところは一緒。案内するよ。エインズワースの工房はクレーターの
Of
真ん中
course.
にある。コートってなんてあったかいんだろう。
She got some clothes. Nice. Thank you,
無事に
Gil.
寒がっている女の子を放っておくわけにもいかないしね。なんという経済力と
Financial power.
どうせなら田中さんもちゃんとした服買ってもらえばよかったのに。田中ですか？田中はほかほかなので大丈夫ですよ。さて、ガトーエインズワース、やるですよ。
This girl.
どう見てもこれから部活するぞって風にしか見えないのがなんとも。ネロンは全国でわざとやってるんじゃないよね、田中さん。うわー、近くで見るとすごい迫力。間違ってもクレーター内には入らないでね。あっという間に感知される。
Oh.
それじゃあどうするの？今穴があれば一発だけど。
The ship?
さすがにあっち持ちか。
The rocket ship?
なんかな。これでもない、これでもない、これも違う。なんかで見たことある光景。
Yep.
これで行こうか。何それ。ちょっとどうかと思う。何がです？この格好が。
It's like a. What the hell? It's like a kindergarten.
敵陣に乗り込もうっていうのに楽しんじゃダメでしょ。
Also, what is this?
バッチリだね。この布でくくられたものは魔術的、比較的に
Okay, it's like the Harry Potter cloak.
この中にいる限り僕らが感知されることはないよ。それは分かったけど、一体どこまで行けばいいの？クレーターの真ん中にあるって言ってたよね。でも見渡す限り荒野です。そろそろ中央だね。ここからは大きな声は厳禁だよ。この布は音までは隠せないからね。でも大丈夫。そのままゆっくり進んで。
Woo! Bounded field.
なんでこんなにあったかい風が。
Whoa. Whoa.
はーい、大声のリアクション禁止ね。どうなってるの？さっきまで何もなかったのに。何もないように見せかけてただけさ。青い空、綺麗なお花畑、美しいお城。ここだけ別世界の楽園みたい。だからこそ怖い。こんなことができてしまう人たちが私たちの敵なんだ。
So this just seems like a one family Holy Grail war now, as opposed to a three family one.
さすがに正面から入るのはまずいと思うから。
If I'm understanding it correctly. At least from information that we have right now.
ミーをさらっていった人だ。もし見つかったら。何もないか。マーボーの匂いがしたのだが。ああ、そういえば匂いも隠せないんだった。またマーボーの
Damn.
せいで命を落とすところだったよ。
Again.
助かったね。危うくゲームオーバーだ。ねえ、キル君。怪しくない？この先。確かに、彼女が意味もなく出入りするとは考えにくい。行ってみよう。
Oh, they're gonna find Shirou. This looks like the Mato basement.
こんなところにミユがいるとは思えない。誰かいるです。どこ？あそこの奥。 ちの扉だね。いや、
シロ
ちょっと、いや、そこにいるの。いるなら返事して。
シロ
男の人の声。
エインズワースの人間じゃないな。お前たちはミユを知っているのか。
私はミユの友達です。ミユを助けに来たの。
友達。
Is his hair getting white?
そうなのか。かなっていたんだな。
泣いてる。
俺はミユの兄だ。
ミユのお兄さん。でも、だったらどうしてこんなところに。
俺は失敗しちまったんだ。ミユを取り戻すために俺はエインズワースと戦った。そうしてミユをこの世界から解放してやれたんだ。だってのにミユはまたここに戻ってきちまった。
Oh, so he helped Miyu get to the other world.
運命の鎖からは逃げられなかったんだ。
The chains of her fate.
これが私の運命。
Fate.
分かってるさ。俺が最低の悪だってことは。けどどうか頼む。ミユを救ってくれ。
Also, he still has his fingers. In the flashback, I thought they were gone.
運命っていうのが何なのかわかりません。
Yo, me.
ミユは過去のことは話してくれなかったから、ミユがここまで大きな何かにとらわれているなんて知らなかった。私が知っているミユは喋るのが苦手で、表情もあんまり読み取れなくて、最初はちょっとだけ怖かった。でも今ならわかる。ミユはただすっごく不器用なだけ。不器用な表情の向こうにミユの気持ちが隠れてた。友達になりたいって言って私の言葉に命がけで答えてくれたんです。運命とかこの世界の事情はまだわかりませんけど、私にとっては理由はそれだけで十分。友達だから助けます。ミユを不幸にする人がいるなら絶対許さない。
君のおかげでもう俺の願いの半分は叶ったよ。
Can you get him out? Yeah.
どこに行っている。俺のことは放ってくれて構わない。
何言ってるんですか。お兄さんも一緒に。
Surely Gil has like some kind of weapon.
お
Ah.
前は魔術式だ。それにどんなトラップがあるかもわからない。
Yo. Clutch.
危ないな。不意打ちなんて小物のすることだよ。どうやって侵入した
Here she is.
結構複雑な気分さ。僕がその姿に相対するなんて。
Yep.
答えるのなら
It's the Archer Gil form. Adult Archer Gil.
殺していく。
悪いね、イリアさん。僕の目的はあれなんだ。
It's the end. Ah. Okay, I had some things to say here, but I'm gonna say it at the end. That's the end. Okay. Okay, so a few things. First of all, Nakata Joji or Kirei is back, so he seems to be present here in this parallel world. Now, we still don't know, or I don't know, you guys probably know, because I'm guessing the world in the OG, or the actual world, the original world of Prilya, I'm guessing it's kind of loosely based on Ataraxia, right? So I'm guessing maybe you guys know what happened with Kirei in that world, but I don't know. But here he is present, and there doesn't seem to be Karen. Like, there's no Karen here, at least from what we've seen. So, but Kirei is here, so I wonder what exactly that's all about. But yeah, it's great seeing him, just manning a shop, creating his favorite food, mapo tofu, right? Making it as spicy as he needs it to be for him to feel alive and stuff. So that was funny. That was a hilarious scene. I love that. And so many references packed into one. The other thing that he said was obviously the crater being created by a gas explosion. I've heard people, especially in my streams when I stream FGO, people keep mentioning like a gas explosion and stuff like that. I wonder if that's if like this is also referencing something else that you guys are referencing, or if you guys were all referencing this thing here, because he said that yeah, a gas explosion made this crater here, which is interesting, right? that sounds like a very mundane, you know, occurrence to happen in a Fate world. You would think that maybe like someone summoned the meteor that like shocked the city or something, that, you know, but no, it seems like it was just a gas explosion. Some buildup of methane gas under the floor ended up building up, and it just, someone lit a cigarette there and it just blew up. So it was a natural disaster waiting to happen, guys. Nothing supernatural in it whatsoever. Obviously, I'm guessing there's more to that, but we'll see what exactly happened, right? But apart from that, the other thing is that I was gonna say about this Gilgamesh girl, and I don't know her name yet, so that's what I'm calling her for now. The Gilgamesh girl, she must have a lot of I was gonna say MP, mana, that's it. She must have a lot of mana, because it can't be easy on your mana reserves to be using a Gate of Babylon like this, right? I feel like that must be an extremely hard thing to do, especially considering that A, she doesn't have or she doesn't seem to have a heroic spirit within her, like, let's say Chloe does, and also she doesn't visibly have any kind of mystic code, but we know that mystic codes can come in any shape or size, so like there could be a pin in her hair that could be a mystic code for all we know, right? She could have a certain clothing that is a mystic code. We don't know. So she could be holding a mystic code, or she could legit just be like overflowing with mana, right? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Maybe having Miu gives them... I don't think so, though. I was gonna say, maybe having Miu in their presence gives them like more mana because she is the Holy Grail and stuff, but I don't think so. It also, as I said earlier, it seems interesting that maybe the girls, these like the what's her name again? I'm gonna go back and check. I don't know what's Beatrice, maybe she is contracted to the family, and maybe the Ainsworth are actually like a blood lineage or whatever, that's been kind of like the Tosakas, the all of the families, right? The Ainsworths, the Matos, kind of like that, but they're just kind of like contracted to the family as like bodyguards, as soldiers, if you will, but even though they're not actually blood related to them, right? That could be the case as well. So yeah, because that kind of threw me off, because I thought for sure that her last name would be Ainsworth, but it isn't, right? But she said that she is one of the Ainsworths, so yeah. And also it seems like the Ainsworths actually know everyone in the city, or like basically own everything in the city, because she found them and was like, huh, who are they? They're not like, is she one of ours? I don't think she's one of ours when talking about Tanaka and stuff, right? And I wonder who exactly Tanaka is. I guess we'll find that out as we watch. Like she seems to be very robotic, kind of like a berserker at times, because she just has one memory, or I guess one instinct, and that is to destroy the Ainsworths, right? So I wonder what exactly she is. And we saw Shirou there, kind of like having the white hair, the Emiya hair, right? Kind of getting to him. So he's, I'm guessing, slowly turning into Emiya, or at least like starting to look like Emiya more and more as time progresses. His hair is turning white. But I was looking like Todoroki from My Hero Academia. So yeah. Fun episode though, really fun one, really cool way to end it here, and I'm excited. This season is going hard, so I'm excited to see what else is gonna happen from here. But for now, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.